Alright, so I got this 1968 Evinrude 18 horse. And earlier this year I got it running. Flywheel was broke when I got it, but I didn't realize it because you couldn't see it. It was broke on underneath on the hub side. And when I went to pull it off, the hub stayed behind. And then there was nothing left to grab on. I tried 3-jaw pullers. I tried the 3-bolt puller. I tried all kinds of things. Ended up grinding it off. And I had to be careful because I was grinding blind. I couldn't tell when I was getting, into where the taper of the top of the crankshaft was. But I got it off, and a friend of mine, good friend of mine in the outboard hobby, Mike from Vassar, gave me another one. And I rebuilt the carburetor, put new coils, points, condensers, spark plug wires. The fuel pump was fine, so I left that alone. And oh, okay, yeah, I forgot the whole point of this. I got it running a couple months ago, and I had it in the tank, and it was jumping out of gear. So I took it all apart, and the clutch dog cradle was worn right through on one side really bad. Sorry, Mortsky, you gotta turn you off. Yeah, it was worn right through. That's missing a side of it. And it's actually got a really sharp edge right there. This camera's not focusing today. Huh. Anyway, it was shot. I wish the camera would focus so I could show you. Oh, that sharp spot right there. Yeah, it was trashed. That was the culprit. And this side here is worn right out too. Okay, then this was the old gear head. I'm in Michigan. We don't have any salt water around here, but something tells me this motor might have been taken on vacation once or twice. But anyway, I didn't like the looks of that, so again, my friend in Vassar, Mr. Mike, Motor Mike, he gave me a good used hub, and I put the seal kit. I ordered it from marineengine.com, my favorite place to buy outboard parts in the whole universe. Anyway, I ordered the seal kit. That is part number 18-2684, gear housing seal kit. That contains the spaghetti seal, the crankshaft seal, the prop shaft seal. It also has your, where did them go? Okay, there's a couple of other seal. Well, there's one seal that goes, when you put the O-ring down in the shift shaft seal, or the shift shaft bushing, then you place, well, that goes over that. I can't get it out of the bag one-handed. So I got that, and I installed that. My friend made me some tools. Hard to tell, but this has got a smaller shaft right there, and it fits down in the bushing, and that's how I got it out. Well, I went from the other side, of course, but, and then this one was to put it back on. And the cool thing about Mike is he doesn't like to waste anything, and who does, right? But he made me these tools out of recycled outboard parts. Here's an old prop shaft, and he instead of throwing it out and buying some steel, he just used that. That's a good high quality steel anyways. I'm sure it was an Evinrude or a Johnson. So anyway, this is what your crankshaft seal, or sorry, your prop shaft seal looks like. This edge here is known as a line cutter, and it's supposed to cut all the fishing line that, unfortunately, people who don't seem to care about the environment, they throw their fishing line overboard and it wraps around your prop and cuts into your seals. But this is supposed to cut it first. That's an extra seal. This is the one of the crankshaft seals, what it would look like. I've got all kinds of different ones in here for different motors that I'm working on. Yeah, but there we are with that. Okay, so clutch dog cradle. I put a new shift shaft bushing. Of course, then I put a new impeller in it. This was the old one. It didn't look bad, and it almost snapped back. But when I got something apart that far, I'm not gonna chimp out on it. So I'm gonna keep that there for an emergency, I guess. And oh, I got the clutch dog cradle part number 302500. I got that on eBay, and it was not $121.89. This was a new old stock part, so it was a genuine OMC part. But I think the gentleman who sells some of this stuff on eBay, I think he bought out a closed up marine dealership or something. So anyway, new prop, all new seals in the gear case, spaghetti seal, prop shaft seal, and crankshaft seal. Carb rebuild, all new ignition, new to me flywheel. One thing I got to do, I got to tap this oversize and tap that for the next different upsize bolt, because that was stripped out when I got a hold of it. So let's see how it runs. Up again. I had it cleaned up the first time. I thought I was ready for the water. Been sitting around for a couple months. Got another one just like this. It's 1967 Evinrude 18 horse that I've got videos of. Did some work on that one also. Put a new crankshaft top seal on that one. See how it goes into gear. Trying to do that one-handed. Hang in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut it off. I'm gonna put the cowling back on it. guys aren't dizzy, are you? Taking it for a ride on the camera today. There we go. So, that's what the 1968 Evinrude looked like. Let's fire it back up. Again, I apologize for all the roller coaster ride on the camera there. Bit of rattling in the hood. See if I can adjust the latch on it. Get a little bit dirty. Uh-oh. Alright. That's sure hard to film when you got to use your phone camera. But anyway, I'm saving up my pennies and I'm going to get me a GoPro or something like that. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.